So look who I ran into at World Refugee Day. This is Ali Kadhum. You are one of the organizers. And Ali Kadhum was great. You were in one of our Facebook Lives earlier with Making Buffalo Home. We're here on behalf of Making Buffalo Home from WNED, WBFO. Thanks for joining us. You know, we thought we were down by the Shell, and we were listening to great music and watching great dancers, and then I heard a big cheer from over here, right? Sure. So soccer is a huge part of the festivities at World Refugee Day. Talk to me about how that got started and why that is.
Yeah, you remember in 2009, we started the World Refugee Day without sport, just like food. Okay. Everyone bring food, and we eat together and celebrate World Refugee Day. And we said we had about 100 people.
100 people at 100. Like the first World Refugee Day, okay?
Yeah, and we had another meeting. We said, how can we make this more, inclusive and more community involved in this? And it is brought to, I used to play soccer, and I said, when we come to soccer, everyone come. Family come, friends, community. And we became very successful in this. We start with a 6 team.
Six team,
and now we have a 12 team and 5 team on waiting list. So it's about almost 17 teams. But because we don't have enough field, and unfortunately the field, hopefully in the future they're gonna do some work on it. So on the other field is not ready for a game, but hopefully in the future, next year, we are planning to have more community to be part of this soccer tournament. I have some kids come to me, they said, Ali, why just soccer? We love basketball. And I said, this is a wonderful idea. So we don't have a basketball, field in La Salle Park.
Court, yeah, no, there's no court.
We may need, work on this. We have some girls, they said, we love volleyball. So we start volleyball. We have 8 teams, they play volleyball. But, there's no net. We brought our net here and we do. And there's a lot of idea of 5K or bike or, we need the help from community probably with the organizer because, each person is responsible about subcommittee. But, they are doing great.
Soccer is one of those sports that truly is international. It's worldly, and we have teams like right now, if I look over at the board, we're playing the 3:00 game.
Acoriano, this is one
Acoriano
team.
Okay.
Yeah, and Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro.
This is one of the mountain in Africa between Tanzania and Kenya.
Okay.
And the kids is around this area, and they said, we don't want to call Kenya, we don't want to call Tanzania. Let's call Kilimanjaro. So it's a wonderful to see. Or, for example, we used to have African Great Lake or a Great Lake of Africa. This is about like 2 or 3 countries around the lake.
But they come together.
This is, behind, sometimes people, they came from the same country, they have a problem politically or religion, but now we see the soccer is united community. Today we have a Sudan from south and north, and we know there's a problem right now in Sudan, but the entire community come together for sport, for celebrating World Refugee Day, to show the public their diversity. They are proud about their heritage and culture and history of their country, and they want to show their kids to feel proud, not only to be, sometimes our kids, they said, we want to be just American, their identity, but we want them to grow up to have both culture and to respect and proud of where they come from.
It seems like that immigrants throughout generations have had that same challenge about how when you're coming to America, learning sort of American ways, assimilating into America, considering yourself an American, whatever that means these days.
Yeah.
And yet at the same time, but the challenge of hanging on to your tradition and your heritage, your food, your customs, your language, and helping people understand in America the goal is to be able to hang on to both.
Sure. And this is a wonderful way that we see people here in the field there's more than 25 language, maybe more. If we think about just Burmese communities here, so we have like about 50 ethnic group or language. So there's a lot of ethnicity, different language, but it's to bring them the sport. This is a wonderful idea, and create this safety environment and peace, and help them integrated the life quickly with, building their community. When we see these kids, they see each other after a game, and when they go to the market. So this is the adjustment help. So to show them Buffalo is a good place as a home, and when they eat food, when they play, and when they chat with each other. This event started since 2009, and I remember there was a kid, 12 years old, they was sitting here, and now they are playing in this game. It's in the tournament, and they told me the story about how they was there and watching, and now they are part of the team. We feel as a community, as an organizer, we feel proud that our kids is growing in a healthy environment and learning and participate in sport and enjoy American democracy and life here.
Well, thank you for joining us. I've got one more question and then we'll go. I met you last year right here at this very event.
Sure.
And I remember us talking about the challenges of a World Refugee Day event, and that primarily the people that came to this event were refugees or immigrants, and that your goal was to broaden this event to make sure the wider community knows that it's here and that they are welcome, right?
Sure.
So talk to me about how things are going this year. It's your 10th year.
Yes, it's an awesome. We see there's more than 18 community cultural performance, and we have very busy schedule. I remember when we used to tell them come and do cultural performance, we have only 1, 2, 3 group, and now we have more than 18, and everyone is encouraging others to see the other people show their culture. Why not we don't show them? So they start to buy things from online, clothes, or some drums, or some musician. They used to do a musician back in home country, but now they work in laundry or factory, and when they see this is a way of going back and buy these instrument to play in the tournament or in the festival. So we see the community is growing in all level of education. Success with the family, the kids. To compare, there's some people I met with them. They have no kids now. They have a big family here. Enjoying the life in the U.S.
Well, good luck to you the rest of the day. This was going on yesterday and today. It's your 10th anniversary of World Refugee Day here in Buffalo. There's a lot to do and see. They're going to be here the rest of the day. And even if you want to just come down and enjoy soccer, that's going to be going until like 6 or 6:30, right?
Just to mention, there's one of the native U.S. born. He came yesterday, and he said, Ali, this is remind us to World Cup. And this is free to the public. We don't pay fee to come here. This is awesome. I really enjoy. When he see the skillful player, make him, very eager to watch the first game, second game. I really encourage the community, the U.S. born native, to join this community, to learn about culture. And they are part of reducing a stigma around, refugee and immigrant. They are wonderful people. They are the same of their grandfather and grandmother who came here before long time ago, and they built their life. If they want to see their ancestor, this is a good example of their ancestor, to see them how they lived the challenge at the beginning and until they built a beautiful life and they became successful. This is the immigrant and refugee community, and when they tell us how the Irish come, or the Polish come, or the Italian come, how challenge. Even now is much easier to compare in the past, but the community appreciate the support from Western New York native resident and the resources around them to make Buffalo really a good home for them.
So we have the whole live audience right there. What do you want to tell them?
We really encourage you. We see the entire community, refugee and immigrant here, and I would love to have the Western New York native born here to come and to chat with people. There is a treasure of story. I know many people love reading books. They love to watching movie. They love to know things. This is a real life for people to know the news. We have a Sudans here. Sometimes we hear in the news about something. There is a people, they are linked about Sudan there. They tell you what's going on there.
Yeah.
We have people live in Iraq, people live in Yemen. I mean, from different country. If you want a real news, it's from community. And if you want to know the history, the life. I mean, I came from Iraq, but I feel really proud that my kids, I was living only with Iraqi people back in Iraq. I was really closing my eye Iraqi, but when I came here, I said this is a great opportunity for my kids to accept diversity, to accept the difference and difference in everything. And now my daughter, she's one of the people doing on the stage and helping people coordinate. She's 16 years old, and the kids is enjoying with the face paint. So we want our kids to grow up. It's just not only with one community. It's very healthy for kids to accept diversity, to accept, I mean, the difference around them. This is also helpful for the community to feel safe. Sometimes people, they said, I mean, I don't know you, you don't know me. This is cause fear. So part of our event, this is open to the public. We make it a free food to make people come. Right?
Delicious food,
Yes.
too, by the way.
So we want to build this relationship. We want to build this connection. We don't want people feel afraid from unknown people, probably, and probably. So if you want to participate in a create safety environment for Western New York, please come. Go to the West Side Bazaar. There is a wonderful places on Grand Street. There is a wonderful event like Taste of Diversity, a Burmese Water Festival, World Refugee Day. We have a lot of community festival here, so please take your family and go there and enjoy the time, and this is really important for the kids. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So listen, I just want to tell you we are here the rest of the day. We are doing this multi-platform project at WNED WBFO. It's called Making Buffalo Home, and if you want to find out more information about it, go to WNED.org/Making Buffalo Home, and you can see all the stories that we're sharing, and we invite you to come down and enjoy some of World Refugee Day with us. Thanks.